pride for a man that's bumming. 5 to 3, that a 7 is coming. Shake 'em up, shake 'em up. Fever from the fuck house, old man hole. Cane plant cotton down Crooked Road. 5 is a fever all packed in ice. Ain't no fever on all them dice. Shake 'em up, 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 high roller. The wind's getting colder. Shake 'em up, high roller. Shake 'em just to save your soul. Sexy from the dicks, the fried chicken. Buy her beer, she getting kinda picky. 51, 42, 33. Nothing but a 7 won't satisfy me. Shake 'em up, shake 'em up. Well, 7 come ahead, what do you mean? 7 caught cold in a wet blue jean. 7-legged spider sitting on a log, got knocked off by a 3-legged dog. Shake 'em up, shake 'em up. 8 come later, freighter from Decatur. Can't grate cheese without the grate. Old Mr. Robert crying at the door. Can't buy bullets for his 44. Shake 'em up, shake 'em up. Pretty Nina Ross, 9 from the diner. Mama's working night shift in South Carolina. Smoking red reefer, drinking green wine. 5 to 4, there ain't no 9. Shake 'em up, 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 high roller. The wind's getting colder. Shake 'em up, high roller. Shake 'em just to save your soul. Well, big Tennessee toddy. She got all ass, she got nobody. Mama's in a Memphis down on her knees. Ain't no 10 in Tennessee. Shake 'em up, shake 'em up. 7 come 11, natural high. Can't roll 11 for a dead cat's eye. Work is up, but the pay's down. Next train heading down to Knoxville town. Shake 'em up, shake 'em up. 66, Boxcar City. You can't afford the milk for your hungry kitty. The next train leaving at a 10:04. See you waving at the boxcar door. Shake 'em up, 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 high roller. That wind's getting colder. Shake 'em up, high roller. Shake 'em just to save your soul. Shake 'em up, shake 'em up, shake 'em up. Two dusty days and a night from San Juan Potosí, in a canvas-top truck with migrants Maria and me, on a run for the border. We're leaving our old world behind. The wishes we share are the dreams that we hope to find. Across the Bravo at dawn, our clothes got soaking wet. The glare of lights from the bushes, the smell of Yankee cigarettes. Where are you, Marie? We're now in the land of the free. Where are you, my heartbeat? This ain't like they said it would be. Adios to sweet dream. You're no longer mine. They fell from your grace like grapes from a vine. Where once lived our hope, our hearts intertwined. Adios to my sweet dream. You're no longer mine. They promised work and money, but the lies are all that survive. No word from Maria, I pray that she's still alive. Stranded in Chicago, where the wind blows lashing the snows. The visions we shared, they're as empty as the holes in my clothes. I heard a story of Maria from the one-armed driver's son. She never made it to Milwaukee like some of us thought she had done. They said she broke from the runners on the south side of old San Antone. Nothing else do I hope for, I pray that she made it back home. Adios to sweet dream. You're no longer mine. They fell from your grave like grapes from a vine. Where once lived our hopes, our hearts intertwined. Adios to my sweet dream. You're no longer mine. Hey, 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 hey. I was not made to be a slave to the way of Tierra del Norte, they call the land of the free. I got to work with some outfit, pay was better than most. I was issued a pistol and told to keep watch on my post. I feel something is wrong, some darkness come over me. I see visions of Maria calling me to San Juan Potosí. I spin in the shadows, fall in a white flash of light. A warm river surrounds me, bright pictures, they fill up my sight. There stands Maria with a halo of doves in her hair. She's calling me back, and I hope I can make it back there. Adios, sweet dream. You're no longer mine. They fell from your grave like grapes from a vine. Where once lived our hope, our hearts intertwined. Adios to my sweet dream. You're no longer mine. Ay, 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 I was not made to be a slave to the waves. Tierra del Norte, they call the land of the free. I ain't looking for trouble. I can't stay here tonight. I got to leave here on the double if I wanna see the morning light. Don't need no pistol for the ticket. I've got just enough to get us down the line. I don't know what happens next. Your guess is just as good as mine. Move with me, Magdalene. I'm tired of the same old scene. There's a greyhound leaving at midnight. You came with me, hit me like a dream. Come on, Magdalene. Move with me, Magdalene. I've heard Mexico is easy. I wouldn't stay here if I could. Don't come along just to please me. Let's go while the going's good. Move with me, Magdalene. I'm tired of the same old scene. Let's go down to San Miguel. Let's go be somebody else tonight. Come on, Magdalene. Move with me, Magdalene. Get your passport, Magdalene. Crops are all in, and the peaches are rotting. The oranges are piled, and they're Creole so done. They're flying them back to the Mexican border to pay all their money to weigh it back again. My father's own father, he waded that river. They took all the money he made in his life. Brothers and sisters were working the fruit trees. They rode in the truck and took down and died. Goodbye to my one, goodbye Rosalita. Adios, mis amigos, Jesus y Maria. You won't have a name when you ride the big airplane. And all they will call you will be some of us ain't wanted. Our work contract's out, we got to move on. 600 miles to the Mexican border. They treat us like a rustler. I got a lot of time. The sky plane went down over Los Gatos Canyon. The fireball of lightning rumbled the hills. And who are these friends scattered like dry leaves? The radio man says they're just people thieves. Goodbye to my one, goodbye Rosalita. Adios, mis amigos, Jesus y Maria. You won't have a name when you ride the big airplane. And all they will call you will be deported. Is this the best way we can grow our big orchard? Is this the best way we can grow our good fruit? To fall like the dry leaves and to rot on the topsoil and be called by no name but just deportees. We die on your hills, we die in your deserts, we die in your valleys, we die in your streams. We die beneath your trees, and we die on your plains. On both sides of the river, we die just the same. Goodbye to my one, goodbye Rosalita. Adios, mis amigos, Jesus y Maria. You won't have a name when you ride the big airplane. And all they will call you will be deported. And all they will call you will be deported. Sometimes I don't know where this dirty road's taking me. Sometimes I don't even know the reason why. But I guess I'll keep a gambling, lots of booze and lots of rambling. But it's easier than just waiting around to die. One time ago I had a ma, I even had a pa. He beat her with a belt once 'cause she cried. Told him to take care of me, he headed down to Tennessee. Well, it's easier than just waiting around to die. Well, I came of age and I found me girl in a Tuscaloosa bar. She cleaned me out and hit it on the sly. I tried to hide the pain, I bought some wine and hopped a train. It's easier than just waiting around to die. Now a friend of mine said he knew where some easy money was. We robbed a man and brother did we fly. The sheriff called me and brought me back to Muskogee. 2 long years of waiting around to die. Jail, and I got me a friend at last. He don't drink or steal or cheat or lie. His name's Codeine. He's the nicest friend I seen. Yeah, together we're gonna wait around and die. Sergeant Baylock used to stop me every time he saw me walking down a dusty Lubbock street. Son, he used to say, I hate to ruin your day, but the city jail has reserved you a private suite. Well, I'd go filing through my head for the things I might have did, and I'd ask him, Mr. Baylock, what's the charge? At the time, my only work was pulling songs out of the dirt. I didn't make a dime, but my expenses weren't all that large. A big smile would fill his face like he'd drawn an inside ace, and he'd fix his tie and adjust his gold nameplate. Well, vagrancy is a charge, he'd roar, getting out of his squad car door and escort me like I was an important delegate. Here I go again. I'm back against the wind. I seem to go around and then I'm back where I've been again. Here I go again. Well, all the way down to the station, old Baylock's mouth was racing, telling me how much he liked the vagrancy laws. We can take a preacher out of a pulpit or a pilot out of a cockpit and hold him on whatever, just because. Upon arrival at the old cell block, I'd borrow a quarter from Sergeant Baylock to call somebody who might come pay my fine. About as quick as they'd check me in, I'd be right back out again, owing $25 to a friend of mine. Here I go again. I'm back against the wind. I seem to go around and then come back where I've been again. Here I go again. 10 years went by and my luck turned around. I made a record in Nashville town. I traveled the world and found me a happy home. But Baylock's luck was not heaven sent. He'd taken a life by accident. He quit the force and for years wandered all alone. He drove a Harley from Laredo to the tip of Tierra del Fuego, running from the memory of what he had done. Through the desert and the jungle his engine churned until he felt he could return back into the light of the bright West Texas sun. Here I go again. I'm back against the wind. I seem to go around and then I'm back where I've been again. Here I go again. And then one night in a Lubbock bar bar, I saw a man walk in the door, a man who'd once caused me so much grief. We both sat straddled at the bar and talked 2 hours or more until we both breathed a sigh of relief. I forgave him for arresting me, and he apologized for harassing me. If I'd have known, I could have saved you all that bail. And like a man who minds his will, he slid me $100 bill and said, "Let me pay you back for tossing your ass in jail." Well, I took his 100 and I spread it around. I bought drinks for him and the whole damn town until the four of us together could not see straight. And the bartender escorted us out of his bar straight to the backseat of a Lubbock squad car. Next thing we heard was a slamming of a big iron gate. Here I go, I'm back again. I seem to go around and then I'm back where I have been again. Here I go again. That lost me song. His car never started on the very first time, but today it did. He never thought of time as something money could buy, but today it did. Stacked on his front seat was a fresh pile of 20, taken from the bank in the suburbs of Plenty. A highway never bought him 10 miles of freedom, but today it did. Today it did. He never thought that a memory would play tricks on his mind, but today it did. He never thought the past would leave him so far behind, but today it did. Tell her on the floor with a note in her hand, begging not to send her to the promised land. He never thought that his conscience would tell him a lie, but today it did. Today it did. Yeah, today it did. He never thought that his destiny would take him for a ride, but today it did. He never thought that the law would ever skin his hide, but today it did. There sat a lover at the back of the courtroom. She winced when the gavel cracked the gates of doom. She never thought her words would ever make the headlines, but today they did. Yeah, today they did. Today they did. He never thought that his soul would ever need a priest, but today it did. He never thought his mouth would ever eat its last feast, but today it did. The lights dimmed for a minute, and then they were gone. Not anything like he'd ever planned on. He never thought that the truth would ever do him in, but today it did. Yeah, today it did. Today it did. Today it did. Today it did. Said goodbye to those cotton fields, kissed my mother on the cheek, said farewell to my brother dear, said I'd be back next week. Went walking down that dusty road with the wind whipping in my ear. All I own is a wish and prayer between my far-fetched fear. The first night it was raining, I wished I was back home instead of at a Texaco, feeling so all alone. Just when the rain stopped falling and the moon come shining through, I heard of shiny horses come rolling into view. Now I'm riding with a band of angels, the wind is all I feel. Riding with a band of angels on a horse of solid steel. Sometimes it makes me sad to think of those I've left behind. I see them sometimes when my dreams unravel and unwind. Through this life we take some turns we never could foresee. The friends we choose out on the road become our family. I'm riding with a band of angels, the wind is all I feel. Riding with a band of angels on a horse of solid steel. Now here I am at 30, feeling like 45, headed for the border, hoping I'll get there alive. Trouble has been my sidekick, my bounty contraband, all for the love of freedom, headed for the promised land. Now I'm riding with a band of angels, the wind is all I feel. Riding with a band of angels on a horse of solid steel. Riding with a band of angels, the wind is in my hair. Riding with a band of angels flying through the air. Why does she sing her sad songs for me? I'm not the one to tenderly bring her soft sympathy. I've just begun to see my way clear, and it's plain if I stop I will fall. I can lay down a tear for pain, just a tear and that's all. Oh, what does she want me to do? She says that she knows that moments are rare, I suppose that it's true. Then on she goes to say I don't care, and she knows that I do. But maybe she just has to sing for the sake of the song. And who do I think that I am to decide that she's wrong? She'd like to think I was cruel, but she knows that's a lie, for I would be no more than a tool if I allowed her to cry all over me. My sorrow is real, even though I can't change my plan. If she could see how I feel, then I know that she'd understand. Does she actually think I'm to blame? Can she really believe some word of mine could relieve all her pain? Can't she see that she grieves just because she's been blindly deceived by her pain? Oh, but maybe she just has to sing for the sake of the song. And who do I think that I am to decide that she's wrong? Nothing's what it seems. Maybe she'll start someday to realize if she abandons her dreams, then all the words she can say are only lies. Or when will she see that to gain is only to lose? All that she offers me are her chains I've got to refuse. Oh, but it's only to herself that she's lied. She likes to pretend there's something that she should defend with her pride. And I don't intend to stand here and be the friend from whom she must hide. Oh, but maybe she just has to sing for the sake of the song. And who do I think that I am to decide that she's wrong? Maybe she just has to sing for the sake of the song. Here's to the brave, courageous ones who settled this untamed land, who only took what they could use, that passed from hand to hand. And here's to the families of the brave who inspired them with their eyes, raised their hands in thankfulness to the spirits of the skies. Here's to the ones who cried in the wind, the loss of their precious land. Here's to the ones who made amends to take it back with their own hands. Here's to the daughters and the sons the soil, here's to the sun who laughs at the ways of men, but knows that they cannot be owned, that nature always wins. Here's to the brave who gave it back, they knew all this before. They just took what they could use and left an open door. Here's to the ones who cried in the wind at the slashing of their lands. Here's to the ones who made amends and took it back with their own hand. Here's to the daughters and the sons who were left to carry on and to pass along the bloodlines when the brave have passed and gone. Someday when the winds have changed, the sky's a new shade of blue, it may be 1,000 years, it may only be a few. The sounds of children's voices will dance across this land. The eagle and the buffalo, bleached white as ocean sand. Here's to the ones who cried in the wind at the slashing of their land. Here's to the ones who made amends and took it back with their own hand. Here's to the daughters and the sons who were left to carry on and to pass along the bloodlines when the brave have passed and gone. Here's to the old who remember the day the braves were crying when they prayed. Here's to the day when falcons flew from Mother the mountains grew. Here's to the rocks, here's to the stones, here's to the blood and the buffalo bones. Here's to the hungry, here's to the meek, here's to the proud, too weak to speak. If you could have your very own war, what kind of war would it be? A war on hunger, a war on hate, or a war on insanity? Would you fight with bullets, bombs, and flame, force your enemy into submission? Would you fight with books, blankets, and bread, and tools of intuition? If you could have your very own war, what kind of war would it be? A war of wits, a war of words, or a war on stupidity? Would you be so crass as to call out the brass, the master far beyond the ancient walls, bringing needed rain to the desert's desperate call. Or do I hear the falling of bullets from the sky as the homeless take cover and children start to cry? I surrender, I surrender. I cannot bear the shame. As St. Peter is my witness, I'll wear his chains. I surrender, I surrender. There's nothing that's worth the blood of the people for the cause of their curse. Beautiful dreamer, escaping the hate, recording his gesture on the stone city gate. With stencil and spray paint, in public he scrawls a testament to reason on Jerusalem's wall. When doctor and soldier meet poet and priest,